Brent's Burgers.
Okay, this is burger review number like 6 or 7, maybe 8. It's my last day in Victoria, and I just finished my last show and really did not want to drive in the Victorian traffic at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So I have chosen to go to a sit-down restaurant and get some takeout. There's no label on it, but it's Original Joe's is what it's called. Oh, that reminds me. I did want to read to you some of the hilarious reviews that I saw for this particular establishment. So what I like to do when I'm about to go to a place, whether it's lodging or burgers, I always read the reviews. See if the reviews, certainly if the negative ones seem legitimate or if they're just the type of people who leave negative reviews and are insane. And then I like to see how the owner of the establishment responds. If they like fight back and get like really intense, then typically I'm like, okay, this person's a little unstable to be responding to online trolls like this, and often I won't go. But if they respond just sort of like casually and professionally, then I'm like, okay, this is a business that I want to frequent. So, Original Joe's, there were some hilarious reviews. It's actually not rated all that highly. It's like 3.6. So the most recent reviews, I want to read a couple of these to you. I should also mention, I got a little intense during my performance of Let Me Call You Sweetheart today, as I was getting towards the end of the show, and I cracked something in my neck. So hopefully my limbs will function tomorrow. That's a goal. Okay, reviews. 3.6. There are people wandering all around me in the parking lot, probably wondering what is he doing. This phone is trash. I'm recording on the good phone. This is my old phone. Okay, let me see here. Newest. I guess I could go lowest, but I think some of the low ones were there. This is going to be a long review, folks, so settle in, grab yourself a little drinky, maybe some fresh Baileys, some creamy beige, or a thing of chips, because in spite of the fact that this is Kudo, which is technically Telus. Okay, here we go. 3 weeks ago, the box of my takeout food had a fly inside. How disgusting. And the response from the owner, "Hey, Hazel. Oh no, this is concerning and we sincerely apologize. We'd like to investigate it. Please send us an email at guest services, blah, blah, blah." They gave a reference number. Nice and professional. Next, Beth Machek. Good food, but I was shocked that they didn't have a high chair. It was offered a booster seat with no strap. A 7-month-old baby can't sit on that. The person working was kind of taken back when we asked for a high chair. We've been to many restaurants and pubs, and this is the first time I've been somewhere that didn't have a high chair or something else as an option. Pretty much anytime somebody says this is the first time, they're lying. They're trying to make it seem more dramatic. I didn't need a high chair. I just saw good food and determined, okay, they must have good food. Okay, what else do we have here? Jake Balance. This is a month ago. Ordered wings with a friend, and they were way overcooked. Dry and mildly seasoned. Probably the worst wings I've had from a restaurant. Same thing as first time that we've experienced this. Anytime something is the worst, they're lying. It's not the worst they've experienced. It wasn't very busy, yet our server took a long time to acknowledge us. We made the mistake of ordering a second round of wings because we thought they would be better. This person is full of Caesar salad. Not true at all. Okay, moving on. So again, most of these negative reviews right off the bat, I'm like, okay, this is a place that I want to go. These people are out of their mind. Let me see what else here. This one might be legit. Came on time to pick up my online order. Had to wait 30 minutes. I get it. It was very busy as it was Mother's Day evening, but 30 minutes is a substantial wait. Also, things happen, and it's more about the service recovery versus the issue. In this case, the extreme wait wasn't even acknowledged as I was hurried out the door, disappointed. Okay, that person actually seems somewhat rational, so that probably happened. Ian Wish, sorry you had that experience. A nice professional response from the owner. There was one more. Oh, this was the last one I wanted to show. This is from Felix Vlack. Might be a real name. Don't buy 1 star. Don't buy anything from here if you have a time crunch. And definitely don't order the steak sandwich. I imagined that I would be served a normal, traditional, sliced, capital letters, steak sandwich, but instead was met with an uncut steak on a piece of bread, which I think is amazing. I don't really understand how someone could serve this and call it a steak sandwich. Well, it's a piece of steak on bread, which sounds like a steak sandwich to me. Because this was simply a piece of steak on a slice of toast. Once I asked for another slice of bread, I had to wait about 15 minutes for a slice of bread. Keep in mind that I had a time crunch. We will, Jake. I think that was his name. Felix. I was way off. And they took this long just to bring me a slice of bread. To add a little insult to injury, on both slices, on both sides, the uncut steak was tough as all hell. Coleslaw was that's what he said, considering it was the only thing adding additional flavor to the steak. Now, this is the picture. That is indeed like a fully cooked steak on a piece of bread, which is hilarious. It still looks delicious. The meat looks really good. I would eat the bread. I'm on board. Okay, anyways. That was a long intro. Now I have to sanitize my hands again, which is unfortunate. And I'm going to wash them with this thing of water and hopefully not knock down my camera. Okay, time to get to the actual burger. Holy smokes, we're almost 6 minutes in here, folks. Original Joe's. Now, one of the things actually that I sort of liked about this is they offer you 2 sides with the burger. So, I mean, again, a sit-down place, value is not going to be great, but it was only like 21 bucks for the burger and 2 sides. The side of fries is sort of small, but that might be because I got takeout. Okay, here's the burger. Good-looking burger. I've discussed before, the bun actually, it's sort of again, bordering on a little greasy, which I like. Doesn't look too thick. Okay, looks well cooked. The lettuce is on top, as it should be. Mustard is on the top. Ketchup's on the bottom. I don't know why. I do not know why. And now the problem is I'm going to bite into this. I'm going to taste mostly mustard. I was hoping they maybe gave some extra ketchup packets. Anyways, we're going to have to make do. Now, a sit-down burger, in general, should be at least an 8 or higher. That's sort of the expectation. We'll see. Original Joe's burger, mustard on top, ketchup on bottom. Not great. We'll see what happens. It's not super hot because I took a long time to introduce it. And again, the mustard should not be on top. Now it's dominant for the mustard taste. Patty is solid. Pretty easy to bite through. Certainly not like the tough steak that Felix had claimed he encountered. Okay, so texture-wise, this is good. It's quite good. The bun is, it's not too, like, fluffy or, like, I don't know how to describe it, like, cake-like. It's got a little bit of moistness to it. So I like that about it. The bun's pretty good. So in terms of texture, this is hitting all the bases for me. This is sort of what I like in a burger. The only issue I'd say is probably condiment, distribution. And that's because of just the ketchup on the bottom. And once you get into the ketchup, it's good. It's quite good. Okay, I'm going to give it a rating. So far, I haven't finished it. I like to get largely through the burger before I rate it, but it's a good burger. It's not like spectacular. It's not doing anything to really just sort of like ruffle my feathers in a good way. I saw peacocks this morning at the park, which was weird. But it's a good burger. I'd say it's definitely a high 7. I'm going to give this like a 7.7. Good solid burger. Original Joe's. The waiter was really nice, or the host, or whoever he was. Really great service. It was pretty quick. Worth checking out. That's our burger review. Almost 10 minutes. Oh, we were so close to 9:09. If you know why that's significant, you know. Okay, see you later.